So they go out, get the thing, and go home. Woman goes out, looks around. If she doesn't get the thing, she doesn't care, because it's a lot more fun to do the hunt. Understanding who your customer is has an awful lot to do with what you will deliver in terms of customer service. So those are other things to look at. The changing market is from the male consumer to the female. That requires a different level of customer service. And who owns most of the businesses? 60 and over men, and they have been dealing with each other for the last 50 years. Now all of a sudden, their customers changed. So in terms of our customer service, we have change in who the consumer is, change in how the consumer is getting information, change in where they're going for information, and also a difference in what it is they really, really want. So in my book, what I did was this. I went through and I looked at what are the kinds of things that we ordinarily do, and then how do we take them to the next level? In other words, how do we build a relationship? What are the core standards for relationship? And then, how do we kick it up another notch? And at the end of the chapter, I have little notes and a suggestion that you write down there what it is you want to do, how would you follow through with what you just read. Go out, have your people go out, read it, and then follow through, and then have them come back and review with them what they think. I think it's also important for us to begin to link customer service with rewards for people who work for us. Typically, we pay for sales, we pay a sales commission, but we never link customer service to the end result. And I don't think there will be anything other than customer service. The whole sales thing is over. You don't really sell anybody anything. Why? There's just too many places to buy. I can go any place and get what I want. With all due respect, I went online for the other day for the first time and made business cards. Now, they didn't look that great, but I thought to myself, if I had the right paper and I knew what I was doing, this would be easy. And I thought, oh my goodness, right? Chris, you went out and made labels for my CDs. You went out there and did that. And look what we're doing here today. Things that you could never, ever do before. So customers don't really come to you to buy anything. They just come to look around and decide if they like you. And so it's all about whether they like you or not. So red hot customer service is about getting people to really like you, to really love you, and just want to be with you forever. And if you start with that premise, you're smiling. If you start with that premise, that it's all about the relationship, and women are good at this. This is one of the things we really do best. We can hang around together, we can go out and eat and shop and play and laugh. And the connection thing is really something that we do automatically. So if your customer is a female, and that's who the audience that you're playing to, you might want to think about that. It's about transparency. It's about closeness. It's about finding out what it is your customers really love about you. And once you find that out, is taking it to the next level. It doesn't matter what you do. You can't be crazy these days. There isn't anything that you could do that would probably shock anybody. That's why I laugh about Madonna. I remember in the 70s, everybody was going, oh my goodness, oh, look what she's like. She's mild. I'm looking at Lady Gaga the other day. I'm looking at the makeup she has on. I'm thinking, oh, sure, Madonna. They made such a big deal about her, and I'm looking at, what she's wearing and the way she has her makeup on. So there is first of all, there's no mistakes. You can't make a mistake with anything that you do online. There aren't any real rules out there yet. Nobody really has the answer. Like, what do I do that's the best? So you can't make a mistake there. If you just follow the rules in terms of transparency, relationships, being better than anybody else, finding out what that better than anybody else has to be, you can't screw up your customer service. The only thing you can do is get better and get yourself more customers.